The falling leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves of gray and gold. I see your lips.
Yeah. So you set up your camp, had a good night rest, and now you woke up and it's time to have some breakfast. And that's exactly where this Decathlon camping stove comes into play. This thing operates by slotting in this butane gas canister, goes in that way, put it on lock, and voila. And when you're done cooking, turn it off. And now that I've had my coffee, I'm gonna be making my 2 minutes breakfast on this collapsible cutter. It's like a bowl that goes in. Look at that. It holds 5 liters of water. So it collapses as soon as you're done. Right? Oh, you saw how deep it was when I started? And now it's this flat. So I'm gonna be making this right here. Oh, yeah. So, all right, so the back of the breakfast packet says you have to pour this into 140 milliliters of boiling water. But instead of water, I'll be using milk. And by now, it goes without saying that if you're gonna be doing some camping, you're gonna need a portable pot like this. It holds like 400 milliliters of water, or maybe half a liter. Push the lock. And when things get a little too windy, you can use your stove case to block up the wind, like so. I was lucky man came with this. And one of the things that I like to do while the water is boiling is observe the nature.
You suck!
The gas canister just finished on me. And it's a Sunday. Now I'm gonna have to go back 3,000 years and set a fire without any lighters. Now let me scout around a little bit to see if I can see some broken woods and some coal. Oh. Get that. As far as I'm concerned, paper has to go down and then the coal comes in between and then the wood on top. Common sense. And of course, depending on how dry the woods are, it might be successful, it might not. But hey, you will never know if you never tried. As far as I'm concerned, we got fire here, but just one of those days. So now I can just pack this useless stuff right now. And somehow, luckily, it's windy today, so I might not have to do much of the blowing, as you can see. I'm willing to bet that the fire is going to start on its own. I might be wrong. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I told you. Put the pot on top. Now you want to prepare some wood just in case what we have there won't be enough. I believe we're doing well. But remember, I'm only trying to boil 140 milliliters of water, so shouldn't take long, okay? So now I can make good use of my time while I'm waiting for the water to get boiled by filling these up with water so I can place them in the sun, and in a couple of hours time I'll be able to take hot shower. I mean warm shower, not hot shower. And of course, to fill the other one up, go into the lake. And you might be asking why I'm taking it easy walking inside the lake. This whole reason is because if you want clean water, you don't want to ruffle the water, right? You don't want to mud up everything. So the easier the steps are, the cleaner the water you get, right? And I'm just going to leave them to settle, because no matter how careful you were walking inside the lake, you always have some debris on top of your water, right? So then in that sense, you're going to have to leave it for, say, half an hour, and then everything settles, then you can empty it in your camp shower, right? So for now, I'll do what I do best when I'm free, observing nature through the lenses of my binoculars. Is it boiling? It's not. I'll take up there later. This has been a hell of a breakfast, huh? Anyway, well, I think when things fail, it kind of makes up for a good story. I gave up on the thing frying itself on its own. Gonna have to apply some elbow grease. It will take a while, but I think it's gonna be the best breakfast I've had in a long time. And when the water is settled, you wanna do the same thing for the other bag. Cover it up. Uh-oh, what do we have? Looks as if breakfast nearer than I was thinking. All right, so let's just see if it's boiling right now.
Nope.
Shouldn't take that long. I'll say let's give it a little time. All right, let's see. I was able to manage to bring it to boil. All right. No gas canister, no problem. Okay. Now I'm gonna prepare some of this. While the breakfast is getting done, I'm gonna prepare some of this. And then some peaches. I would have preferred bananas, but they didn't have any. So I went for peaches. So, yep, done. And since 3 minutes up, and I have this powdered milk. And couldn't be any happier. And the whole hard work paid off. Yummy too.